Hello world, I'm Carp. Welcome back to NEO Scavenger, where we are in a very different situation than where we left off, because we left off inside Detroit. But then, after I stopped recording, I remembered, hey, we actually need the RFID spoofing software, and we need something to put that software in. So I started doing some water merchant stuff, waiting for the junk market to actually give us the stuff. Well, we actually have that, but we have the RFID spoofing software. We have a device to put that in, but there's no battery in the device. But what's happening now is, well, I left my cart with all of my stuff, like my hunting rifle and my backpack, as you can, on a square, like, because there was no people around. I was like, hey, there's no problem. I had no problem. I did this for days. Like, I was just running back and forth between, and because the thing is, I normally just stopped on stop of the location where I was cooking my water, but this time I didn't stop there, and this dude came in and stole my stuff. So I ran up to him, and now I'm starting to beat him a little bit, and then I realized, hey, wait, this is probably something I need to be recording. So now I needed to start recording. So we're attacking this guy. He hasn't shot us at even once with this gun yet, which is good. So we're just punching him. We don't have any weapons. All of our stuff is with him. So yeah, we're just gonna keep punching him and hoping. Yeah, we hit him. He's trying to run, but we did hit him. Can we? Okay, we can't get to inventory. So we'll lure him to a trap. Okay, he's unconscious, so we will advance. We won't kick him. We will just check this body for loot and take all of our stuff back. Okay, I was like, wait, this isn't our backpack, but our backpack is still in here. Yeah, he took the rifle out of there, so we will take this. We'll put the rifle in there. Do we still have the bullets in there? Yes, the bullets are still in there. Oh! Is that... Did I buy that? Oh, I must have bought that. Okay. But yeah, we can make some more space here now, apparently. Also, we don't really need all of these bottles. Let's just dump them. And we're not gonna need that either anymore. This one we will keep with us. Ooh, better shoes. Yeah, we'll take the better shoe. And I'm just hoping that the DMC guards didn't notice us doing this, because they might not like the fact that we just beat up a guy right here outside their, you know, workplace. We'll just hope. We'll hope. I don't know if they will be mad or not. But hey, we get something more to sell. Did you give us anything good? I mean, we could use a makeshift sack instead of the plastic bags. Actually, yeah, we'll do that. Empty this out. Get some more water. And then we're gonna leave this battle. Oh no, I really hope that the DMC people aren't going to do something bad. 'Cause I've never actually battled inside DMC, so let's just retreat now. Right? We got our stuff. Yeah, we got our stuff. Yeah. I was keeping my stuff here. Right here. And I was running, you know, from here to here. And then he just came here. So maybe I ought to actually go put it in the parkade. Maybe that would be a safe place to keep it. So we'll do that. We'll see if these guys are coming after us. Okay, it doesn't look like they're coming after us. So we'll just put our this thing in here and hope against all hope that actually can grab some water things from here, or bottle things from here. That's a bottle we can use. But this have that other stuff in there. Yeah, because I don't know what happens if our like parkade ticket expires while this is here. So let's hope that that doesn't happen. 'Cause I don't think we can. Can we? Access your thing, cancel a rental, no refund, extend your pickup rental to 24 hours from now. Okay, so maybe if we just do this occasionally, we'll have no problems. I'm gonna see if we have something that's like a weapon. Because, seriously, I need to hold on to something. We don't have anything that is even like a weapon at all. Okay. Well, we keep this stuff here. We'll see if we can buy a weapon from the junk market. I don't think there is, because I... Yeah. Oh! We do have the crowbar. That's a weapon. Right. What's this worth? $1. Okay, this one we can just destroy. And then we can put some water here. And then we can empty out this water. And yeah, I'm gonna continue selling water until I actually find a battery for our smartphone. But I'm gonna, you know, not record that. If we get into another battle, I'll start recording again. But yeah, otherwise I'm just gonna keep our stuff in the parkade. And just every day I wake up, I'm gonna repay them. Every night I go there, I'm gonna repay them. It's gonna cost some money, but it'll at least keep our parkade tickets, you know, valid. So we shouldn't lose our stuff. But yeah, I'll see you soon. Okay, still didn't actually get all the stuff we were looking for, but now there's suddenly a dogman here in the DMC Sprawl. Sprint away, please! Okay, it's vulnerable, it's coughing blood, so it must have fought with some of DMC guards already, but come on, oh, at least the game allowed me to do a desperate retreat. Let's run. And yeah, for today, the junk market is already full. Holy crap, I just went to eat at the last chance canteen, started walking back this way, and then suddenly, brrr, Dogman just came out of here. Brrr, Dogman out of nowhere. Oh! Just had to show that, but yeah, I'm gonna continue selling because we still have not found a battery for our smartphone, which is the thing we're looking for here right now. But yeah, get back to you soon. Okay, it's the next day, or it's night time at this moment, but the shop just refreshed and we got ourselves a smartphone battery here. Oh my, this is what we were looking for. We're also gonna buy this military micro cell. We're also gonna buy, you get anything interesting? A GPS. We'll buy the GPS, sure. We don't have one of those yet. Nothing interesting there. Oh yeah, the Yukon canvas backpack. I think I'm gonna buy that. Like, we have, no, this is the third one we have of these right now, but that's a 100% thing, and I'd really, really like a 100% thing. Especially, the Dogman's still around. Like, I saw it, I just saw it while I left from St. James's Parkade. But maybe if we're lucky, these guys have managed to kill it, and there, ooh, for ceasefire, and there will be a Dogman corpse here. Yes, because with this Dogman corpse here, what we can do, because we have trapping skill, we can just put the Dogman there. We can put a Ravager there. We can put our trapping skill there, and we will get the Dogman fur coat. We can confirm, and we can wear the Dogman fur coat. Lovely. Now let's do some things here. Let's put the oh, we need the power. Let's put some power in the battery. And turn it on and turn it off again. Okay, just tested that it actually turns on and it's not locked or something. Also, we need to put some power in here. This military micro cell, I think it goes to the night vision goggles. I mean, that's why I bought it, because yeah, it goes in here. Yes. So during nighttime we can turn on the night vision goggles, which I bought from the shop at some point, and get more good stuff. Now let's just go get our stuff from St. James's. Oh, feels so good. Like, we have quite a lot of money, but it's not enough money. But I just do not have the patience right now to do the grinding of all the money that we need. I'll just put all these bottles in here, and we'll dump this. Actually, yeah, let's do it this way. We'll dump this sack, and then we can continue on our way back into Detroit. Ah, man, like there were a couple of times here when I was doing this that I was close to having a heart attack. Like when suddenly that one guy came and took my stuff, I was like, what in the world is going on? And then when the Dogman came, I was like, oh no, we're gonna get it now. You know what? Let's put the GPS in here. Can we just move it? No, we need to turn it on to do that. On. And we'll turn it off again, and then... Where did I put... Oh, it's right here. It is the RF1D. Let's put the lamp in there as well. Okay, back on. RF1D and a lamp. Okay, now we get good stuff in our smartphone, which is nice. And we get good stuff otherwise as well. Oh, wait. Can we just put a string on the shotgun? Because that might be nice. No. Can we just maybe screw it in? Or do we really need... No, we don't need a strap. Okay, we can just do it like this. Right. It's not like we really need the strap at this particular moment in time. But it's good to have for future purposes. So, just gonna check all of my other stuff here. There's a micro cell we need to put batteries in. I don't think there's anything in here. Oh, there is stuff in here. We should really check out our stuff at some point, especially since we are burdened right now. Okay, so let's do a little bit of an inventory here. Okay, let's just grab the backpacks in here. Those things we would just want to break, so let's just do that since we do have some moves left for this turn. That thing and that thing turns foil scraps. Thank you. And where are our foil scraps? They are in here. Okay, so that's the 60 foil scraps we need. Yes. Okay, we got just pretty much water in these bags, so and there's nothing in the higher poopy. Also, this thing only has... Oh, we have some bullets we should sell as well. Okay. Now, what's the point here? Ah, the point is probably that there's supposed to be... Yeah, there's supposed to be a couple of noise traps in here. So let's just make a couple of noise traps. Couple of noise traps, please. Tool, noise trap. Yep. And another one. Yep. And if we do... Okay, that'll use some more water, but it's fine. I want to have 4 in here. Okay. And... got strings. We get... Okay, that requires power. Kinda looks like all we got pretty much... Oh. Do we need the sling anymore? It's probably good to keep it around. Then, again, if we're burdened, we don't want to keep it around. This in our hand. This here. This... Oh, no, not there. Okay, so this is why this was in there. Maybe we'll put that in the higher poopy. Keep this thing here. Come on. Move a little tiny bits. Give me space here. Okay, well, we're still burdened and probably gonna stay burdened. Well, I mean, we got tons of water. That's why we're burdened. So we'll just start getting rid of this water at some point, and then we will no longer be burdened. I think we have 2 metal saucepans as well. Yeah. Well, we can sell one of them. Okay. Time to head to DMC inside, actually. Let's sell that. I don't think we're gonna need this much water, so let's just sell... Yeah, like... We'll keep this amount of water with us. Is there anything else? Oh, right, the bullets. The bullets. That's got a lamp, but that's for a tablet. Well, there is a tablet, but we don't want to take the tablet. Okay. We're still in pain, which is kind of weird. It's been a couple of days since we had that fight, but yeah. Into Detroit we go. Let's check out the Haggerty Health Clinic just to remind myself how much money would these prosthetics actually cost. 5,600. Yeah. And we don't need to do the eye surgery because we're not, you know, we're not. We can see things. Okay, out of here and toward Detroit Savings Bank. Detroit Savings Bank turns out to be a surprisingly tricky business to find. It has a presence for certain. Self-service terminals are near ubiquitous, winking at passers-by from countertops, ad walls, and alcoves. But there's little more to those terminals than signage, lights, and a screen. It doesn't even appear a place to dispense cash, nor insert a card. After a bit of walking, though, you eventually find a Detroit Savings Bank micro branch which more than a screen. You're outside Detroit Savings Bank Gate 11 micro branch. A secure climate-controlled booth, slightly larger than a covered bus stop, sits on the sidewalk here. It has the requisite self-serve terminal on the exterior, but looking through the transparent walls, there appears to be an actual human teller inside. Can we do anything with hiding? You take position far enough away to be disassociated from the booth and find something to occupy your time as you wait. Fortunately, it appears something has come up, whether growling stomach or not. The teller gathers some things, exits the booth, and locks it behind her. You're outside the Detroit Savings Bank Gate 11 micro branch. Now empty and locked. We will wait for the teller to return. Several minutes later, the teller walks back up to the booth and unlocks the door. She presses a few personal effects on her desk and draws a keyboard near. We will watch the teller log in with optical zoom. When the login screen appears, the teller rattles off some keystrokes and it's almost too quick to discern. However, you think you have it down to a couple possible permutations. It should be few enough to try manually without a lockout. Now to get your mitts on that keyboard. Now, if we just... Okay, if we just keep hiding... Okay, she went away. Okay, and we can't go, like, in there when she's out. So, if we enter the booth, you pull the transparent door open and step through. Inside, you're greeted with bright colored light and dry, tepid air. The teller, a presentable-looking young woman with straight brown hair, looks up from her terminal warmly. "Hello," she says. "Is there anything with which I can assist you today?" And, yeah, I don't want to pretend to be a retarded patient... Mentally retarded patient. No. Let's ask about the Guy's cryo facility account. You begin explaining your situation, starting with the cryo facility, your amnesia, and the clues you follow to reach this point. She feigns interest as you tell your tale, but at the first opportunity interjects. "I'm sorry, Mr. Kindred, but do you hold an account with us?" "I think so." You consider answering, but she can see this. "Well, perhaps use some form of identification." Let's show her the bracelet. You hold forward your bracelet plaintively. "Oh," she says, switching subtly from attentive to deflective. "I'm afraid we can only service clients who presently hold an account with Detroit Savings Bank, or citizens of Detroit opening new accounts. However, you're still welcome to use our payment network at any participating vendor. Your mobile device can both send and receive payments." She indicates a brightly illustrated placard on the wall depicting overwhelmingly inoffensive young people conducting transactions in an unnaturally happy fashion. You smile and thank the young lady and head back outside. The humid city air seems palpable after crisp environs of the booth. Okay, so we didn't find anything like that. Crap. Well, this means we got to... Oh, we gotta threaten her. This is not good. Oh no, I didn't want to do this, but hey, what you gonna do when you don't have the skills required to make her go out? Well, this is exactly what we're doing. Screw delicacy. Let's get this done. You step in the booth and stride towards the teller purposefully. She's visibly surprised at your bracelets and stammers. "Hello, sir. Can I help you?" You march around the desk and tell her to get lost, staring at her as she scrambles to get away from you. She steps outside and hurries away, rummaging through her purse. You've got access to a computer now, but not much time. The threat of a bank employee is sure to be high on the police priority list. Search the terminal, look up the cryo account. Let's look up the cryo account. Shuddering at the painful interface, you just decide to go straight to the source and run a DB query on the account. Better Banking checking account 1117, McAllen Kale, Concrete Forest Apartment number 3935, Tower 48. 23140 House Road, Detroit G110901, balance 000. Huh, well that probably explains why your cryo came to such an abrupt stop. Speaking of abrupt, that's the word they use to describe your life of crime if you don't get out of here fast. The accumulating numbers of bystanders and echoing sirens mean it's time to go. Okay, time to go. Nice. Good, didn't get caught there, so let's head to Concrete Forest Apartments. Arriving at Concrete Forest Apartments, you immediately see the resemblance. Towering structures stand at regular intervals like giant artificial trees. Crisscrossing laundry lines, string lights, and country code balcony modifications complete the illusion. Below, the ground is an organic patchwork of community gardens and trash heaps, gutted husks of cars and playgrounds, those who call the forest home and those who sleep in its shadow. It feels a bit like a street fair collided with a refugee camp in the ghetto. You step into the block and start looking around. There's a canteen truck strategically positioned curbside near the main walk. People are lined up at the illuminated side window, and a mixture of steam and smoke stream from its opening. Nearby, music booms from where a crowd has gathered. It's all bobbing shoulders and legs from here, but you do see a car's hatchback sticking up from near the center. One of the towers has a C-store at ground level, alone if you are inside, but it doesn't seem very popular. And there's the ubiquitous knockoff vendor barking at passers-by. Let's head to Tower 48. And let's use our hacking here, of course. Judging by the sign, it's Tower 48 is a few rows south of here. You strike off in that direction, weaving your way through the complex network of buildings, people, and detritus. Deep in the center of the block, you find number 48. The thing is easily 40 stories high, and like all the towers here, has an X-shaped cross-section. Also, like all the other towers, there's a secure entryway, some sort of card lock likely to keep troublemakers like you out. And judging by the dents and marks all over the frame and glass, it's done its job handily over the years. So we will use hacking. We'll check our inventory for a tool. We will turn this on, and then we can probably use it now. Yes, RFID spoofer. Taking up position by the door, you fire up the spoofer app in listening mode, then take a seat against the wall not too far away. You thumb through some apps on your device and pretend to be uninterested in the door. A few folk come and go over the space of several minutes, and you keep an eye on the spoofer to see what it picks up. Once they pass, you count 2 verified hits and slot the second one for broadcast. You approach the door and tag the reader like you're a regular. The door goes bzzz, then begins swaying open. You're in. Inside, it's pretty Spartan. Industrial strength carpeting and tile, and some ugly lavender paint. Good to see the anti-ballistic fake wood paneling industry is still in business too. The elevator bank is pretty impressive though. Probably has to be with this many people here. You step into an elevator and punch the button for floor 39. Dented metal doors still light ghost, and you feel the car accelerate. The ride is several minutes of humming, creaking, and an annoying synthetic ding. You hear occasional voices and music as you pass some floors, but it's a long, boring ride. It smells like stale fried food too. When you finally arrive on the 39th floor, the doors open to muffled echoing TVs, music, and the voice of those down the long hall. You turn right and make your way to Kale's room. There doesn't seem to be any sound from within, but it's hard to be sure in this noise. You're on floor 39, outside Kale's apartment. We will use hacking and the RFID. Unlike downstairs, it won't help much up here to wait for a valid card to be used. That would require Kale showing up, which is something you're hoping to avoid. Instead, you switch the software to brood mode and just start running codes. It'll take a while this way, but at least you won't look like you're trying to break in. Several minutes pass, and you make your best impatient friend impression as tenants walk by. Finally, the software registers a hit, and the door clicks. With the door closed behind you, pale aquarium lights cast a glow on everything. You flick the overhead switch and find yourself in a veritable shrine to mer people. Posters, statuettes, seashells, and other paraphernalia crowd the studio apartment. One could almost mistake for a gift shop were it not for the unmade bed and other personal effects. There's also an old spare wheelchair in here, stacks of skin cream and some sort of catheter device. Then you spot it. Peeking up from another picture's frame, a photograph of someone pushing you in a wheelchair. The young man pushing you looks vaguely familiar, and it's in the same one in many of the photos on the shelf. You can't remember who though. The building looks familiar too. Saginaw Mental Institution reads a nearby sign in the photo. Saginaw? What were you doing up there? Were you on your way in or out? The idea of mental institution past shakes your confidence a bit. Your thoughts are interrupted, however, by the door opening. A young man sits in a modified wheelchair, a broad socket supporting him where his legs and pelvis should be. Despite his handicap, he seems quite muscular. He's handsome too, though his face doesn't look so pleasant with the expression he's making at you. The fuck? What? There might have been a moment of shock and then fear, but it's transformed in rage. The hell are you doing in my apartment? He pushes himself to the door. Hey! You know what? Let's leave. Let's see if we can leave. Because normally if we just stay here, we get trouble with the police. Let's see if we can avoid the trouble with the police for once while we're in Detroit. You decide to walk around his chair and step into the hallway. Time to go. Okay, we could avoid police. Nice. So we can just head to gate 11 and get out of here, and then we can... Someone's died here. Is this maybe the dude that I punched? It might be the dude that I punched. Ew. Okay, can we find Saginaw? Yes, we can locate Saginaw from here. So we shall locate Saginaw. We shall finish looking at the map. We know now that Saginaw Mental Institution is there, so that's our next goal. Before we start heading that way, let's go talk to Hatter some more. Hatter, do you have work for me, please? You step off the familiar lift, and Hatter turns to look at you, finishing his conversation. Private call with the client, boys, Hatter says to his hired guns. Don't worry if this one kills me. Your pensions are nil either way. He circles behind his desk, and when the guard shuts the door behind him, he says, we have to talk. Some people have reached out to me. Some very powerful, very dangerous people who made it abundantly clear that I'm to tread lightly with this, hence the privacy. I can't tell you too many details, not until you know you're taking it on. What I can tell you is that it pays well. Frankly, given the compensation package, you may never need for a thing again. The catch is, well, as you might imagine, this is no cakewalk. The target is well protected, and you're expected to infiltrate rather than assault. Otherwise, I'd be having this conversation with a Merc company. And of course, your discretion is implied in the price. I should tell you, risk being what they are. I can only offer this to you once. He sits back, giving you a few moments to take this all in. Can I count on you? Of course you can! Hatter seems more stressed than relieved. I was afraid you'd say that. But for the record, I chose you for a reason. Resourcefulness is a valued trade these days. From the raining mess in his office, he takes an atlas nearly fallen apart and pages to a map of Michigan. Up here, he says, circling an area in the far north, there's a military base, Camp Grayling, it used to be called, before the National Guard abandoned it. But don't get your hope up. It's said they left behind a state-of-the-art security system, all unmanned, of course, just machines without masters who, as far as I know, have let no trespassers slip, ever. I heard a rumor, though, he interrupts himself. Maybe I read it? Anyway, I seem to remember hearing some protesters get around these defenses back in the day. He thinks a moment. It was something embarrassingly low-tech, too. He shakes his head. I'll be damned if I can remember that, though. You might rummage through some old newspapers, see if you can find the story. It'd be getting chewed up by whatever they've got running up there. But, Hatter exhales in a chuckle that's one part defeat and the other bemus. Might ever matter, right? He takes out a small device from his pocket. Your job, besides infiltration, is to plant this run in the base intelligence mainframe. The soft will do the rest, I'm told. Where that mainframe is, however, remains unclear. But the data banks they used in those days were huge. Look for the biggest building and expect the doorway to be unobvious. The most important thing, do not insert the bug without finding an ID badge on site first. The barracks might be a decent bet for that. Once the bug's in place, all you have to do is make your way back here, and well, we'll begin Operation Easy Living, so to speak. And, yeah, let's just say done. Wow, Hatter says, some of his tension dissipating. That really is the spirit, right there. And here I was wishing I could have had the backbone to refuse their deal. But enough about that. Hazard buzzes the guards back in. You have work to do, and well, I have a million things on my bucket list in case you really don't make it back. The guards allow you through, and before long, you're bracing yourself against the chill air of the sprawl streets. Okay, our thing is on, yes, so how much, what is the time? It's 3 in the morning. Let's turn this off, by the way, and let's grab this, because don't want to forget that. Yeah, we want to put some power in some of our devices that are, like, maybe not at full power. Empty that out, empty this. Oh! Did I just press destroy on that thing? We had 3 things in there. I was supposed to click empty out, not destroy. Bloody hell! Damn it! Well, there's a smartphone. I'll grab the smartphone. There's no battery for it, though. Damn it. We had a lamp and GPS and the RFID in there as well. It really pissed me off. But it was my own fault. What can I do? What can I do? Except continue. Well, we got the RFID thing for an ice lab, but we don't have power for an ice lab. Maybe we don't need it anymore ever, anywhere. Well, I'll check that we have enough power in our laptop. Empty out. Yeah, we don't have enough power in here, so let's just gather the power. Oh, it doesn't do the automatic thing with power, apparently. Right, well, gotta do this manually then. Okay, put all the power back in here. Come on, power in there. Some of the things in this game are like these kind of manual things are things I wish there was a quicker way to do. Like if there was like a mod that would allow me to drag and drop instead of click, drag and click again, or like would allow me to, you know, box select things to put in things. That would be nice. But yeah. So we got what we need. Let's put this in here. Let's put the makeshift sack in here as well. We don't need to use it outside right now. So this is where we get our sleeping things. I'm just gonna make sure that our sleeping things are here correctly. So if we take this and put it in here, we get alertness, we get sleep. Yes, okay. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, but then it's time to head towards a grayling. I think this isn't the last chance canteen. Let's go into the last chance canteen. Have our final meal of Crispies and yeah, start heading, well, towards Saginaw and then towards Grayling, but we're gonna do that in the next episode because we're gonna put ending to this one over right here. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that this video ends now and we're gonna continue from this point in the next video. I'm Carp, this has been NEO Scavenger. Goodbye world, thanks for watching, see you next time!